Okay, so today we are going to see one small concept called abstract class. So we know about class. What is a class? Okay, collection of objects. Is it so? So class is a template or blueprint with some data members and member functions. With that we can create objects of that particular type, particular class. Okay, so abstract class, it is a class that is declared abstract. So last class, while seeing an interface, we have seen abstract methods. What is meant by abstract method? A method without any implementation, only method signature will be there. Those methods we call it as abstract methods. Okay, so here a class we declared with the keyword abstract, we call that class as abstract class. I will see that in the code. Okay, and the abstract class may have abstract methods, that means methods without a body, that means without implementation, and concrete methods. Concrete method is nothing but normal methods with some implementation. Okay, so it may have abstract methods as well as concrete methods. And again, abstract classes cannot be instantiated, very similar to our interface. Okay, it cannot be instantiated, that means I cannot create object for that particular abstract class. Okay, I can extend that abstract class to another subclass. For that subclass I can create objects. Using that object I can use the concrete methods, or I will define or implement the abstract methods present in this abstract class. Okay, so abstract classes cannot be instantiated, that means we cannot create objects. A subclass must provide implementation for all the abstract methods. If suppose I am extending this abstract class into a child class or subclass, that subclass should implement all the abstract methods present in this parent class, that is parent abstract class. I already told that a class which is declared as abstract, we call it as abstract class. That abstract class may contain abstract methods. If so, when I am creating a subclass by extending this abstract class, I need to implement all the abstract methods present in this parent abstract class. Okay, if not, if I am not implementing all the abstract methods in this subclass, that subclass also should be declared as abstract. Understood? Yes or no? I think no. So here I am creating one abstract class sample. Okay, so here I may have some method as abstract methods, because I am having only the signature, I don't have any implementation. So similar way I may have two abstract methods in this abstract class, and I may have or I will have some implementation. Okay, suppose I am creating another class name must be in capital letter. By extending this abstract class. Okay, I am trying to extend this abstract class sample in class another. Okay, here I need to implement all the abstract methods inherited from my parent abstract class. Some implementation. Okay, this concrete method already inherited, it is automatically inherited. Other abstract methods I need to implement in my subclass. If I am not doing so, for example, I am implementing only one abstract method instead of two, I need to declare this subclass also as abstract. Okay, understood? This is what the slide one. Any doubts? Okay. So this is what they have mentioned here. Okay, and we can compare this with interfaces what we already seen. So when we can use this abstract class or when we can use interface, there are some criteria they have mentioned in the official website. If you want to share code among closely related classes, like I am having one class student, okay, I want to share some code, some behavior of that student class to hostel student or day scholar student or UG student, PG student. These four classes, what hostel student, day scholar student or UG student, PG student, these are all closely related classes, yes or no? Closely related classes. When I want to share code among these type of classes, I can create the parent class, that means the student class as abstract class, and I can implement the abstract methods declared in the parent class in the subclasses. Okay, then you expect that classes that extend your abstract class have many common methods or fields. Yes, obviously, because we are closely related classes only, so common methods or fields will be there. And we also use specifiers other than public, like protected and private. In interface, when we are seeing interface, we see that all the methods are implicitly public, but here we can declare as protected as well as private also. Okay, and when you want to declare some non-static or non-final fields, in interface what you have seen, all the fields must be static and final. Okay, but here if you want to declare some field as non-final fields or non-static fields, then you can go for abstract classes. Okay, so when we can go for interfaces, when we are going to implement among unrelated classes, not closely related classes. Okay, unrelated classes we want to share the code, that is we are trying to implement the interface. At that point we can go for defining one field and behavior as a interface, some policy, some contracts. Okay, and you don't bother about who are actually implementing the methods, that means behavior. And if you want some advantage of multiple inheritance, through classes we cannot get multiple inheritance in Java, but through interface we can achieve multiple inheritance. What is meant by multiple inheritance? We can inherit the properties and behavior from more than one parent. More than one parent. We call it as multiple inheritance. We cannot inherit properties and behavior from more than one parent at a time? Yes or no? In class, using classes in Java, we cannot achieve multiple inheritance, but in interfaces, using interfaces, we can achieve multiple inheritance, because while seeing the interface, we have seen that here we can here I am trying to implement interface 1 and interface 2 in the class rectangle. I can inherit the properties and behaviors from both the interface 1 and 2, but in case of classes I cannot do so. I can inherit only one class at a time to a subclass. Okay, wow? So I will repeat. So what is meant by abstract class? A class that is defined as abstract, we call it a substract class. The abstract class may contain or may not contain abstract methods as well as concrete methods. Then if I am inheriting the abstract class to any subclass, that subclass must implement all the abstract methods present in the parent class. If not, that subclass also should be declared as abstract. These are the concepts. Okay, wow? Other things we will use while implementation, while using actual implementation, you can understand these things. But as a student level, you must know these things. What are they? It is using abstract keyword, we are creating abstract class. It may contain abstract method also. If I am extending that class, I need to implement all the abstract method present in my parent abstract class. If not, I have to declare that subclass also as abstract. This is fine. That are the basic things. One step forward, we need to understand all those things. We can have non-static or non-final fields in the abstract class. We cannot achieve it in the interface, and I can declare the methods or my fields with private and protected specifiers other than public. All those things you must understand. Okay, wow? Any doubts? No doubts. So here, simple program. Okay, I am creating one class animal declared as abstract. So here my animal class is a abstract class with one abstract method and one concrete method. Okay. So in interface, while defining interface, we won't put the keyword abstract in front of the abstract methods, but here we need to mention this method is a abstract method using the keyword abstract. Okay, wow? Then I am trying to extend this animal class to the dog so that I am overriding. That means implementing the abstract method present in my parent class. Also another class extending the same animal class. Here also I am implementing the abstract method. So in my main method I am creating objects and trying to call the methods both abstract and concrete. That not my abstract, it is overridden method in my class, actual subclass. Okay, wow? So the sleep method, it is a concrete method defined in the parent class. It is directly inherited when extending. Okay, wow? Other abstract methods I need to override here in my subclass. Okay, wow? Any doubts? Okay.